Okay, this is going to be the final video on CSS media queries, but I wanted to cover a couple of more things that you can do in CSS media queries. Now, we're going to use the code that we used 2 lectures ago in part 2 of media queries. So basically in the last lecture, we added a different style sheet. In this lecture, again, we're just going to go ahead and use the code that we used right before that lecture. And you will remember that we added 2 media queries, one to handle a 600 pixel resolution and another one to handle this 400 pixel resolution. And let's just make sure that is still working. So let's go ahead and minimize our browser. There you can see, yes, both are working just fine. Good. So let's go back to the code. Now, you might ask, well, what if I only want to display this for mobile phones and tablets? What if I don't want this situation to occur with the desktop browser? What if I only want to apply this to mobile phones? Well, we can actually specify a device type. And it's very, very simple, actually. We only need 2 keywords. And we're going to add it right after media. So we put in here only screen. And what this means is basically only display this for mobile devices. So this will only get applied now for mobile devices. And so basically any user that is on a desktop PC and is browsing your website, they will not be affected by these media queries. So let's go ahead and we'll place this down here as well. And let's go ahead and save our page. And let's go back to our browser. And we will refresh our page, and then let's minimize this. Now, if this works, none of those media queries should be applied. We should see absolutely no changes here. And look, it worked. Nothing was applied. So I don't have a mobile phone here, obviously, to test this, but basically, if you wanted to load this page up on a mobile phone, it should only display those resolutions. So that's the way that works. You can do it strictly by device. All right, let's minimize this. Now, there is one final thing I would like to show you. And basically what you can do is you can specify a range. So you could say, hey, between 300 and 600 pixels, I want to go ahead and rearrange the page or alter the elements. And you can set a range. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste this because I have this all typed out and I just don't feel like typing it out again. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all of our media queries, and then I'm just going to copy and paste everything into here. And here it is. Take a look. Now what we're doing is we're specifying a minimum width right here, which is 400 pixels, and then I'm using the and keyword, and then I'm specifying a max width. And so this gives you a range. If you want to actually work between a specific range, you can do that. And then I just basically applied some of the same CSS rules we've been using in the previous lectures. I got rid of the sidebar, I got rid of the nav bar. We're going to go ahead and float our logo to the left, and we're going to make the background color of the box dark red. And so let's go ahead and save this, and let's make sure it works now. So we'll go back to our web page, and we'll hit refresh. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to minimize this and watch what happens now. Watch what happens when we hit the 600 pixel mark. Okay, there we just hit the 600 pixel mark. And look, the web page is back to its original form. So we're under 400 pixels. And so media queries is no longer taking effect. See how that works? We had a little range there. That's how that works. Okay, that is going to do it for this video. And as always, I hope you found this useful. Thank you.